Hello everyone. So in today's video, I will be talking about the importance of connection and how to form the connection with the children. So I'm getting a lot of emails where the parents are asking me that, they have lost the time on forming a connection now that the children are in pre-teens or they are in teens and they have lost the forming years, 0 to 10 when the connection is formed with the children. So what is the way out? What are the effective ways they can form a communication or a connection with the children? So I'm going to talk about these things. So the number one point which I would like to put across is, whenever you have an argument with your child or your child is trying to tell you something and you have a different thing in mind, I think it will be a good idea if you sit and talk to the child. So, one very good way of forming a connection is have a conversation with the child. Instead of telling the child, I am right, I'm sure you are in a hurry, I'm sure, you have thousands of other things to do, but your priority is your child. So if the child is, wanting to talk to you something and the child is telling you something that, this is what I think it is and this is how I would like to do something, please sit, leave everything aside and give at least 15 minutes to the child. The child deserves that. You and the child deserve that 15 minutes of a good talk. So just sit with your child, how much ever busy you are, sit with the child for at least 15 minutes and have a heart-to-heart conversation. And listen to the point of the child, what the child is trying to tell you. So I'm, yes, we all think that, we have seen the life, we are, we have seen so many, we have had so many experiences, so we know what is right. So, but there is no harm in, looking at the child's point of view, being in their shoes and thinking what the children are trying to tell us. Right, so I'm sure you might come across, something very innovative. They have an out of the, some solution which is out of the box. So they have a very innovative, very creative thinking, the children these days. So there's no harm in just, listening to where the children are coming from and what they are trying to tell you. So I would suggest, and the best form of the best way of forming connection with the child is having a heart-to-heart conversation. And you should not try to portray, even if you have so many things lined up, when you're with the child, put everything else aside and just be with the child and talk to them, giving your 110% attention, not even 100%, 110% attention to the children. So you should devote that kind of time to the child and listen patiently and give your ideas. Don't authoritatively, don't say that, I told you that, so you are not going to do this. Listen to the point of view of the child. Number one. Number two would be, so I have covered 2 points. One is have a good conversation. Make out time to have a good conversation with your children at least once a day. And the second point is listen to the point of view of the child. So that is the second point. The third point would be, why don't you, do something impromptu? So, your children, probably they love music. So I know their style of probably the music is very different from what you like. But then there's no harm in just sitting and, listening to their choice of music. And, this is we do not like, probably, elders, parents do not like that kind of music, but then there's no harm in listening to a new variety of music. So try and enjoy, ask them questions, who's the singer, if that is their hobby, right? So if they love singing, listening to music, sit with them, ask who's their, who's the singer, who's the lyricist, who's it portrayed on video, is on kis pe bana hua video, and things like that. You can ask the children. The second, or if your children are into reading, उनको पढ़ने का बहुत शौक है, so why don't you sit with them, ask them what genre they are reading, who's their favorite author, what do they love to read, any particular thing, any particular book that they would recommend to you to read. So, strike a conversation with the children like that. Whatever their interest is, जो भी उनका interest है, आप उसके interest पे बच्चे से बात करिए. So the child will feel very connected that, yes, my parent is coming and making that effort to come and talk to talk to me. If your child is into, probably interested in arts, ask them about, who's their favorite artist these days, who are they following, who are they inspired by. So, talk to them about that. Whatever their hobby is, do some research. Even if you don't know that, do some research and, talk to them about it. You need to have something to talk to the child, and based on their interest. So that is the third point, to form a connection. Fourth point is, the children will always be your children. So no matter whether they are in a teenage and they like to talk to you, they are not that type, they do not show their affection how they were, coming and hugging you and sitting with you when they were young. But अभी भी वो आपके बच्चे हैं, तो आपका just do things for them जैसे आप पहले करते थे और उनको बहुत पसंद आता था. Probably if your child wants, take your child out for a coffee, or take them out for their favorite burger. अगर when they were बच्चे थे, उनको burger खाना बहुत पसंद था, take them out for a burger lunch, for a burger. Calories एक दिन के लिए आप you can probably एक दिन के लिए भूल सकते हैं calories, but this is impromptu. अगर आप अपने बच्चे को लेके जा रहे हैं कि चलो आज burger खाने चलेंगे, and I know you like that burger a lot, let's go out today. So it's it gives a very nice feeling to the child. And take them out anywhere. और अगर कोई special gift है जो बच्चा बहुत time से the child wants it, आप बच्चे को वो gift दे दीजिए. और probably just go out for a drive with the child. जो भी बच्चे को पसंद है, just without them asking it, do it for them. So they will be taken by a surprise, and and that feeling that yes, my parents are thinking about me so much. So I think these are the 4 tips जो मैंने आपको भेजे हैं, the last आपको बताए हैं. And the last tip is the very most important one. Treat your child, चाहे वो 18 साल का है, 16 साल का है, 13 years, whatever age of your child. Treat them still as your बच्चा, छोटा बच्चा जैसे पहले होते थे. Treat them like that. Show them that kind of love and affection. सारा टाइम नहीं, yes, every time they are quite responsible, उनकी अपनी उनको अपना काम करना है, but yes, sometime you can definitely take out the time and show that kind of love and affection जब आप उनको छोटे होते दिखाते थे. So that will actually this was the thing which will actually strengthen your bond with your child. So I hope these are a few points जो आपको पसंद आए होंगे. And इसके अलावा on my Instagram I am doing a series on how to increase your connection with your children. So वो series है, अभी I think 3rd 4th tip तक पहुँचे हैं. So I'm planning to do 7 tips series on that. So आप मेरा Instagram follow कर सकते हैं. Instagram is 𝓜𝓸𝓷𝓪, Dr. Mona Gujral. You can find me on Instagram and you can follow those series. And if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel for more such information and tips. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends and family. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.